Bionic prosthetic devices enable us to restore lost function in ways not possible with mechanical prosthetics. They integrate advanced technology such as sensors, microprocessors and actuators that more closely mimic natural limb movement, reducing the energy and effort required by the user.
In this industry, we are lucky to have the perfect thing to aspire to. Like, we know exactly where we want to go. We know what the end goal is, because that is the human body. That's where you ultimately want to get to, is to restore completely what you've lost. So our idea is knowing where we want to end up eventually is at that place.
Restoring natural and symmetrical motion reduces strain on the body that may lead to mobility impairments. Bionic devices improve safety and increase mobility, allowing users to approach the world with greater confidence and independence. We have 3 goals when designing bionic prosthetic devices: restoring lost function, creating natural movement, and improving safety and independence. Össur has pioneered the development of unique actuator technologies that are able to replicate motion in ways that other prosthetic devices cannot. In the absence of normal muscle function, the actuators produce movement or resistance in a variety of ways. PowerKnee uses a harmonic drive to provide powerful and precise movements that replace lost muscle function. Navi and RioKnee use a magnetorheologic or MR actuator to provide controlled resistance and effortless swing. ProprioFoot uses a twin screw motor to move the ankle joint in sync with the user's gait. In tandem with these actuators, bionic devices use real-time data from sensors that adapt to the user's movement and their environment. Advanced algorithms take this information and convert it into the appropriate motion or resistance. The second goal, symmetry of motion, is related to the fact that limb loss or limb deficiency results in a lack of symmetry of motion across many activities of daily living. By enabling more natural movement, bionic limbs reduce the need for users to alter their posture and gait or overuse other body parts, minimizing strain and fatigue.
And that is what we always try to do in prosthetics, is that when someone has lost a limb, they have lost function and they have lost symmetry. So we are trying to replicate with technology to bring that symmetry, that natural design back. So that is our ultimate goal, is to replicate what we have lost.
In essence, bionic prosthetics are designed to work with the body, improving biomechanical efficiency and enabling users to move more comfortably with less energy. Bionic devices learn unique movements of the user and make real-time adjustments to seamlessly integrate with their movement. Our final goal, safety and independence, hinges on increasing the confidence that prosthetic users have to go about their daily lives. Features like stumble recovery and active toe lift reduce the risk of falls and injuries, giving users more freedom to confidently move in public and unfamiliar spaces. Prosthetic devices need to be reliable and support the lifestyle of the individual.
When we develop products for folks, we're of course want to make movement as natural as possible for people. But I think it's also really important we focus very much on people's mobility needs very practically first, that they can do what they want to do, that they can do what they need to do every day. They can do it as frequently as they want. So I think it's really those mobility needs that come first and foremost. You know, are we building devices for folks that keep them stable, allow them to operate and do what they need to do safely at home, at their workplace, for recreation and their different social activities? That's really important, that they can achieve everything that they want to achieve in their life, and that their quality of life therefore is really high, or as elevated as it can be for them.
Össur strives to remove limitations with continued improvements in areas such as waterproofing, durability, and battery autonomy.
We're all different. We all move in a similar way, but there are always some nuances, some differences in everybody's movement. There's different step lengths, there's different step frequencies, there's different sizes. So the challenge is to make something that moves naturally for everyone, but available to everyone as well. But it's very fun. It's very rewarding when we get it right.